There comes a time in life when you realize that birthday does not define who you are or who you become. That zodiac signs are not responsible for how you behave, nor responsible for what happens to you. At this point, you realize that prophecies do not define you, that karma does not exist, and that destiny is a fable. At this point you realize that you are not being controlled, and neither are you controlling anything. On the contrary, you are the product of all the tiny bits of decisions you made and the decisions other people made. Yes, other people's decisions affect who you become, how you behave, and whatever you turned out to be. A simple decision to wake up on a Thursday morning by 5 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. can totally change the course of your life. A simple decision to call an old friend that you haven't called for 8 years could result in changing your life and launching you into greatness. That same decision could lead to your total destruction. A decision to follow one road home instead of the other one could totally change your life in an instant. Your dad's decision to have sex with your mom one day and your mom's decision to accept actually led to something as big as you and all the millions of things that happened in your life. Your parents' decision on where to live influenced how you see life. The friends you made, the school you went to, and the people you met there. If your parents chose to live in Kano, your life would be totally different compared to if they chose to live in Nugu. You might think that Tinubu's decision to add subsidy is totally gone to his speech had great effect on the country. Little did you know that your decision to continue reading this article or to stop could cause a greater effect. Let me paint a scenario. You might choose to stop reading this article and go out to the main road where the precision is just right for you to collude with soldiers, who you wouldn't have met if you wasted one more minute reading this article. But you chose not to waste 1 minute, and you go out and you collude with soldiers who then beat you mercilessly and probably kill you in the process. Then bystanders took video of the act and posted online. That might just be enough trigger to flame the anger residing in Nigerians, who then take to the streets, protesting against soldiers and anything government. This could cause a revolution and remove anyone in government and kill thousands in the process. And because Nigeria is the giant of Africa, this revolution spirals into Cameroon first, then Ghana, and then spread throughout Africa, causing a total African revolution. That's how big one simple decision made by anyone could be. On a brighter note, you can as well stop reading this article and you go to Junction and collide with this God-blessed awesome looking and breathtakingly shining girl or guy, and it became love at first sight, and then the two of you later gave birth to the next president of Nigeria. And if you didn't stop reading this article, you might never have met him or her. Sometimes, I imagine what my life would have been if I later studied law at UNIZIK as intended, or if I went to the seminary as many suggested. Imagine that a tiny decision greet mass servers after our parish meeting, instead of just going home with others, was what led to my sojourn in Asut. The good thing is that you can be meticulous in making decisions so that your life turns out well. The bad news is that no matter how many good decisions you made, other people's decisions must always affect you, whether positively or negatively. That's why you win some and lose some. Life is a sum total of all the decisions you and other people made. It's what is responsible for how your life turned out. Unfortunately, no prophet or zodiac sign can predict the decisions you and others would make. That is why life is up to you to make it what you want, and as you do, also realize other people's power to make your life a roller coaster without your consent, just by their tiny decisions. It is what it is.